Stampers, this is Kim Myers at stampinwithkim.com. I have another little project to share with you. This is my Welcome Easter project number 5. This here is a cute little cello treat bag. You can add candy, sweet treats, whatever fits in one of our little 3x6 cello bags. So let's go ahead and get started. First, let you take a peek at the stamp set. This is the Welcome Easter stamp set, and for those of you that purchased my 25th Stampiversary card class, you will be creating 5 projects, and you will make one project using each of these cute little critters. So let's get started. The first thing that you're going to want to do is take your cello bag, which these are all the little goodies that you've received in your kit. I did a little bit of coloring here just to save some time for our video. But what you're going to do is take your cello bag, and you're going to want to trim just a smidge off the top. I would say maybe about 1/4 inch. I'm using this cute little Stampin' Up! Trimmer. This is available to those who sign up to become a demonstrator. I'd love to have you on my team. Right now it's $99 to join. You get this little cute little trimmer. You also get a paper pack. Let me go ahead and show you all these cool little papers. These are all the ones that are featured in the spring catalog right now. So you get a little 6x6 paper sampler. You also get a paper pumpkin kit and any stamp set of your choosing in the catalog, except for Hostess and Celebration sets. So it's a really great deal, and it's the kit, you're able to purchase it for $99 until March 31st, but I wouldn't wait till the last day just in case there's any glitches. If you want to sign up, please reach out. I'd be happy to help you. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to take our cardstock, and each of you in your kit have received the cardstock pieces that are already cut and scored for you. This one here is Pool Party, and it's 2 3/4 by 9 inches, and I've already scored it for you at the 1 inch, 3 inch, and 7.5 inch. So go ahead and fold on all of those score lines. And then we're just going to embellish it just a little. So what we're going to do on the 1 inch side is you'll want to take your designer series paper, which is Bermuda Bay, and these are from the Brights collection, the 6x6 DSP designer series papers. And let's just add 1 glue dot. You can add other adhesives. I am just using the glue dots and dimensionals because that's what everyone received in their kit, but feel free to use whatever adhesives you like. So let's go ahead and attach that. I'm going to give this one a haircut. It's a little bit over. So we'll go ahead and do that, and then let's take our cello bag, and with that we're going to open it up. And I like to fold down these little edges here. You can run a piece of tear tape or just add a couple of Stampin' Dimensionals, which is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to actually pick a couple of them off, because last time I've tried to do this, they were little buggers and didn't want to come off. And then I'm just going to fold them down. So that'll help to form our bag. All right, and then let's go ahead and tuck our Pool Party paper inside. And then from there, if you want, you can also attach some glue dots to the bottom, and that will help to secure it. But once you put your treat in, and once we put the closure on, I haven't had any issues, and I don't mind it like that. So I'm going to go ahead and tuck that aside. The next step is to take our layering ovals, which is in Bermuda Bay, and our stitched shapes, which is the oval, and we're going to go ahead and attach them with dimensionals. Let's just add 1 all around and then 1 to the center. And of course they don't want to cooperate when I want them to. Oops. I hope you guys are getting a lot of things checked off your lists during the stay in place. Those of you that were attending my event, I know all of us are sheltered in place right now. So I just hope and pray y'all stay healthy, and I can't wait to see you when this is all over. Okay, so let's go on to the next. So now the next step is to take our Friendly Silhouettes piece, and I've done a little bit of coloring, but I'm going to go ahead and show you what colors I've used. So I've used, for the stems, I've used the Granny Apple Green, and then I'm going to give it a splash of color with the saffron. And then I'm also going to add some color with the Petal Pink. Just quick and easy splashing it on there. Okay, and then I'm going to add a little bit of bling to this with my little dimension, or with my, oh my heavens, with my rhinestones. And y'all should have received a little kit that had your, or a little packet that had your embellishments in it. So I'm going to go ahead and just pick those off and make sure that they're secured properly. All right, so we have that done. Then what we're going to do is we are going to take our ovals, and you can tell that it's kind of hanging over just a smidge. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it a little haircut. I'm going to just trim off a little bit. Just the banner will help to cover it, but I don't think it's going to cover all of what I don't want to show. Okay, so then we have that. So now I'm going to go ahead and, once again, use some dimensionals to pop it up. All right, so let's go ahead and attach that down. And then we're going to take our little lambykins, and I've already colored him for you guys just to save some time. I've used Smoky Slate for his or her sweet little face, and Bermuda Bay for the bow, and then Petal Pink for his little ears, nose, and the little feetsies. So I'm going to attach that down with some dimensionals. And then we're just going to move along to the banner. And let's go ahead and just attach that down. Okay, so let me go. I actually forgot to grab a piece. I'm going to grab a piece of paper for the banner real quick. Okay, so what I have here is a piece of cardstock for the sentiment. And I'm going to use the Bermuda Bay ink, which seems to be my go-to color these days, Bermuda Bay and Granny Apple Green. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and ink up my image and stamp it down. Perfect. And it says, have a wonderful Easter, which I hope all of you do. I know I'm going to miss celebrating with my family. We have a huge family, and we always go out to the ranch and have just the most amazing time, but we will make the most of it and celebrate when we're all together. Okay, so for this next part, what I'm going to do is I'm going to embellish the banner with the triple banner punch. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a little mark on each side, and I'm going to show you how I use the triple banner punch. So what I do is I take it and I put my paper into the punch and line it up like so, so I can see the my little indicator as to where I need to punch. So I'm going to do it on the other side. And if you don't have the punch, you can always just put a dot and use some scissors and accomplish the same thing. This just makes it a whole lot quicker. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and attach my banner to the main part of my project. That's just going to go right over the top. I don't know why I bothered to color his feet, because I tend to cover it up every time, but that's okay. I know that it's finished underneath. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we are going to take our bag, and what you're going to do is you're going to add some dimensionals here to the top of your bag. So I'm going to take about 4 dimensionals, and I'm using the minis. These seem to be my go-tos. I'm not a fan of having to cut things apart like we used to do. This is just perfect. Actually, I'm going to put 1 in the center, so a total of 5. I'm going to peel those off. All right, and then I'm going to go ahead and just attach my little lambykin to the front. So then that's what they have. Okay, so now what you're going to do is go ahead and fill it with your treats, with your filler, whatever you'd like. And then what I would do is I gave y'all a little Velcro closure to secure your bag closed. So what you're going to do, I just peeled off the backing, and I'm going to put it just below, or yeah, just above the pool party cardstock, and then just kind of smoosh it together, my great terminology. And then, whoops, uh-oh, I didn't give it enough pressure. Go ahead and give it plenty of pressure so that it's going to stay put where it needs to be. Yeah, so there you go. So then go ahead and fill your little goodie bag with some grass and treats, and you have it ready to share with a friend or a loved one or someone for Easter. So, and you can always swap these out. I've done a whole lot at Christmas time, and I can't wait to make more of these. These are my favorite little projects. So anyhow, thank you for joining me. Stay tuned for project number 1, 2, and 3. I still have to work on those videos today, but I will get them to you as soon as possible. So hope you're having a great evening, and I will talk with you soon. Thank you so much.